Apple has just revealed its brand new iPhone 17 lineup. Once again, the tech world lit up with applause, flashing lights, and perfectly rehearsed lines from CEO Tim Cook. It's a totally new design, incredible performance, and next-level camera. It's pro power in a slim design. Yet underneath all that, the same familiar criticisms return. Higher prices, small upgrades, and a locked ecosystem that demands loyalty more than it rewards innovation. And this is where the story takes a turn. Elon Musk's Tesla team has been preparing something that doesn't just rival the iPhone 17, but could end Apple's longtime dominance completely. For just $277, the Tesla Pi phone is finally here. What's truly wild about it isn't just the radical design you're about to see, but the set of features that solve real-world problems Apple still avoids. So, if you want to stay updated on breakthrough tech, make sure to subscribe. We're close to 217,795 subscribers who always get real value from the future of technology. First, how does an emotion-responsive logo blend tech with human experience? Here's something you won't find on the iPhone 17 or any other phone right now. A glowing Tesla logo on the back that changes color depending on your emotions and interactions. At first, it might sound like pure aesthetics, maybe even a bit gimmicky. But when you look closer, this feature shows exactly how Tesla views technology differently from Apple. The Tesla logo on the Pi phone isn't just a static symbol. It's a live illuminated element using micro-LED technology that displays multiple colors through RGB control. And here's where things get more interesting. The logo's color and brightness react to your actions. Touch the phone in certain ways and it changes colors. When a notification arrives, the logo lights up subtly. Even more fascinating, the phone can read your emotional state using sensors, and the logo adapts accordingly. This is biosensor data meeting ambient display design. Now you might ask, why would anyone need this? Let's start with simple notification management. The iPhone 17 relies on sound, vibration, or screen-based alerts. You must hear it, feel it, or look at it. The Pi phone's glowing logo provides an instant visual cue visible from across the room. Imagine your phone sitting 10 feet away on a desk. An important call comes in. The logo shifts to a color you've chosen for key contacts. Without even touching your phone, you already know if it's something urgent. That's awareness without distraction. But the emotional feedback is what makes it revolutionary. The Pi phone has sensors like heart rate tracking through screen contact, facial recognition from the front camera, and even voice stress analysis. These feed data to an onboard AI that estimates your emotional state. Feeling anxious? The logo glows in calm blue tones. Excited or happy? It pulses with brighter, warmer hues. The phone reacts to how you feel, turning technology into something that recognizes your mood. Some might see this as unnecessary or invasive, and that's fair. But think about the alternative. The iPhone 17 treats every moment the same. Whether you're relaxed, stressed, or focused, the phone never adjusts its behavior. The Pi phone, on the other hand, treats technology as part of our emotional environment. Instead of ignoring human context, it's designed to connect with it. From a hardware point of view, this is sophisticated engineering. The micro-LEDs are incredibly small, allowing precise color control with almost no power drain. The brightness adjusts automatically, visible under sunlight but dim enough at night to not be distracting. Every shade is tuned for a premium, elegant look. This isn't a cheap glowing sticker. It's precision built into the device's materials. There's also a subtle safety angle. When you walk at night with your phone in your pocket, the logo can softly pulse, making you more visible to others. It can even be configured as a gentle safety light. Try finding that in Apple's design playbook. You won't. Tesla gives users deep personalization too. You can assign colors for contacts, alerts, apps, or even times of day. You can keep it minimal or make it expressive. Apple prefers to control design choices for a uniform look. Tesla trusts users to decide for themselves. Critics might say a color-changing logo doesn't add much to a smartphone's core performance, but that misses the point. We don't use tech purely for function. Emotion and design matter. The iPhone 17 may be excellent technically, but it treats people as logical machines. The Pi phone treats people as emotional beings who want their devices to feel alive. The logo even works as a status signal. Low battery? It glows red. Software update available? A soft amber light. Missed calls from someone important? The logo pulses faster. It gives information passively without you unlocking your phone or glancing at the screen. This is ambient computing made real. Technology that blends into your environment instead of demanding your attention. If you believe devices should respond to emotion instead of ignoring it, type Tesla wins in the comments. But that's not all. The emotion-reactive logo isn't Tesla's only bold idea. The next feature rethinks how we even use screens. Let's talk about the dual display architecture that redefines multitasking. The concept sounds simple. A second screen. But it changes everything. The iPhone 17, for all its features, still works the same way smartphones have since 2007. One screen, one view. You want to check time? Wake the phone. Control music? Flip it over. With the Tesla Pi phone, that changes. Tesla added an always-on secondary display on the back panel, a 2.1-inch AMOLED that's always visible and uses minimal power. This isn't just a gimmick. It has its own low-power processor, meaning it can handle notifications, music, and time without waking the main system. It's a two-tier setup, high-power mode for big tasks and low-power mode for daily glances. Imagine being in a meeting with your phone face down. A message comes in. With the iPhone, you'd have to pick it up and unlock it, distracting everyone. The Pi phone quietly shows the alert on the back screen. You take a quick glance, decide if it's urgent, and stay focused. That's not just convenience. That's smarter presence. Content creators will also love it. You can use the main camera to shoot video or selfies while using the rear screen as a live viewfinder. You get the best camera quality and perfect framing, no compromises. The smaller display also helps battery life since it avoids keeping the main 6.9-inch display constantly active. Tesla's tests show this setup can extend battery life by 15–20%. That's meaningful in everyday use. This little screen changes how you interact with your phone. You can check messages, control music, or track workouts without waking the main display. Each action saves a bit of time and energy, adding up over the day. Less tapping, less distraction, less drain. The screen also lets you customize its look, display artwork, widgets, or personal info. Your phone becomes unique, not another copy of everyone else's device. Apple avoids deep customization to maintain a single aesthetic. Tesla again gives users freedom. Some might question whether a secondary screen is even needed. But remember, people once said the same about touchscreens or wireless earbuds. The question isn't whether you miss this feature today, but whether it will make life smoother once you have it. The implementation is top tier, too. Not some cheap LCD, but a proper AMOLED panel, bright enough for outdoors and color accurate for real use. It's built right into the frame, not an add-on. If it feels natural, people will use it. If it feels forced, they won't. Tesla clearly understands that balance. Now let's look at the biggest physical design shift, the exterior. Apple's iPhone 17 sticks with the same sharp-edged rectangular look it's had for years. Tesla's Pi phone introduces a gentle curve across the back, and it's not just for looks. Hidden beneath that curve is something revolutionary, a solar charging film. Yes, the Pi phone literally recharges using light. Apple's obsession with thinness limits space for this kind of tech. Tesla, drawing from its solar energy expertise, built micro-solar cells directly into the phone body. These are not bulky panels. They're nano-textured to capture even indirect sunlight. Leave your Pi phone on a cafe table or car dashboard, and it slowly recharges itself all day. No cables, no plugs, no worries. This is a big deal for people who can't afford to replace chargers or are always on the move. It's not just futuristic. It's practical and cost-saving. Tesla also made sure it's tough. The solar skin sits under Gorilla Glass Victus 3, so it's protected and built to last. Think about it. One phone drains fast and locks you into expensive chargers, while the other powers itself for free. Which one sounds smarter? If you agree that solar power is the future, type solar in the comments. When you put it all together, Apple's iPhone 17 may have better cameras, thinner frames, and slightly faster chips. But the Tesla Pi phone plays a different game. It doesn't just chase specs, it creates new categories of what a phone can do. At $277, compared to the iPhone 17 Pro Max's $1,999, it's not just cheaper, it's more empowering, More capable, more independent, and more open. That's not competition. That's a full market reset. Do you think Tesla will finally outshine Apple? Share your thoughts below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Music.